Another classic, Rusty Jukes. Archetype on the track. What up? Straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number one, the champion. Yeah, straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just
What's going on, guys? It is ya boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the WWE 2K23 MyGM mode. Now, hopefully you guys have been enjoying this content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel's sponsor for today. There it is. Dubby Energy. Absolutely an amazing product, guys. I absolutely love their product. It is a great tasting energy drink. Gives me the energy I need whether I'm doing these videos, playing video games, working my normal everyday job, or just working out, doing whatever I gotta do. We have an action-packed night of wrestling today, going to be capped off by a fatal four-way women's title match. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, and Roxanne Perez. I believe it's Roxanne Perez. I didn't get a good look at that. Before we get any deeper into this, be sure to check out the Twitch channel. Later tonight, I will be doing a live stream with WWE 2K23. I brought back ECW from the dead. Other matches on the card will be the Steiner Brothers taking on the Wyatt Six for the tag team titles. We will also be seeing Seth Rollins taking on LA Knight, and also going to be seeing we're going to be seeing Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan taking on Xia Li and Raquel Rodriguez. I am super excited about all the matches. Hopefully we have a good card on the show. We really need to do something to catch Monday Night Raw in the standings, and hopefully this will help that out. Now, guys, if you haven't checked it out yet, I did happen to put in the shorts right here in the top right-hand corner my recent trip to WWE after the holiday tour. I put shorts up there. Check it out. We're going to get this match underway, though. Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt Six going to be taking on the Steiner Brothers, which, surprisingly, one of my favorite tag teams of all time. Absolutely love them. I feel like they are just an underrated, underappreciated tag team. Also, be sure to check out the little short video I put of the wrestlers I met at this year's WrestleCade. I'll put it right here in the top right-hand corner. Absolutely just had a great time there. Highly recommend it. If you are a wrestling fan, to go check it out once in your life. I've been there the past 2 years, and it was great. Yeah, guys, this is an absolutely amazing drink. I definitely recommend you checking it out. And it is Bray Wyatt, who, again, I've mentioned this in prior episodes. I'm not 100% sure what I am going to do with him as of this point. I do want to see him break off and be a single star. I think that would be really great for just the Wyatt family, or for him as a whole. I want to pay my respects to him. Obviously, I've mentioned in other videos that he was one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Well, not all time, but a current crop. Yeah, I absolutely love the dude, and it's a shame, man. It's a shame. God. That is a good energy drink. This is one of, honestly, Bray Wyatt has had one of the coolest entrances in a long time, especially this. Again, kind of personal things. I like to use these entrances to talk about personal things. It's a shame that the only thing that this run is going to be remembered for is that LA Knight match, and through no fault of either guys, it was just not a good match. They tried their best with what they worked with what they were given, and unfortunately, it was just the concept of a pitch black match was bad. Let's just be honest, it was really bad. Oh man. Damn, that's good. That is really good, by the way. It is a tea flavor, so they have multiple flavors. My favorite was either the Dub Sledge or the orange dreamsicle. And Bray Wyatt, he's ready to go. Ready to defend them tag team titles with Uncle Howdy. I think we've got a very solid tag team division with the short-term signing of Rick and Scott, the Steiners. We got the Judgment Day. We have Otis and Chad Gable. I'm sorry, I'm blanking right here. I think we just have a very solid roster. I think we have a very good roster. I do like our roster where it's at. It's just Monday Night Raw has been kicking our ass as of late, and I want to build this roster to be the best roster that I can. Uncle Howdy was... I thought that was going to be a really cool thing. Man, was I wrong. And it's sad. It really is, because I feel like, I felt like the whole character as a whole, the Bray Wyatt Uncle Howdy could have been really good. Especially with his brother supposedly playing the role of Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas. It's just sad, man. It really is sad. Wow. Holy moly. Longest entrances in the game, I would definitely say. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with this or what's going to happen, but I think we have a very solid roster. It's just things aren't panning out to the way that they should be. And it's sad, honestly. It's very sad, but we'll get it figured out. We'll get everything under control, and we'll keep it going. Keep on moving. Wyatts.
They are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy.
And the Wyatts are going to hand the referee their tag team titles. It's going to be really, really interesting. And ring the bell. Rick Steiner starts with a lockup, throws Bray in the corner, And he's going to start by pounding his head up against the turnbuckle. Jeez. Elbow drop to the back. Rick Steiner showing no mercy to start this match off. And hits a clothesline in the corner, and Bray Wyatt goes down. Uncle Howdy in now, gonna tag back in Bray. And Rick I thought was gonna tag in Scott, but Rick levels him with a Steiner line. Jawbreaker and a Fez press and fist are flying to the face of Rick Steiner. And gonna go for a cover. Pinfall, I guess you could say that was kicked out. It was super close. And Rick just teeing off on the gut of Bray Wyatt. And an Alabama slam. And Bray Wyatt is stunned right now. And Death Valley Driver by Rick Steiner. Rick Steiner powering up. And gonna whip old Bray into the corner. Uncle Howdy knocked off the apron. And oh, Steiner Bulldog from the second rope. Oh my goodness, is that going to be enough to put away Bray? Bray kicks out. And there's going to be the tag. The brother tandem. Scott with the overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Oh man, the Steiners want them blue tag team titles. Pump handle. Slam. Elbow drop. Are we going to see a Frankensteiner or a Steiner screwdriver? What is Bray doing? Headbutt to the back. And what a counter. Shoulder tackle takedown. And a military press by Scott Steiner. And working over the head. Bray Wyatt getting a little bit of color right there. Oh my goodness. Another Steiner Gorilla Press slam. And Steiner working over the head, trying to bust open that wound even more. And picks him up. Bray misses the kick. Face buster. Oh, countered the Frankensteiner to a power bomb. Holy moly. Uncle Howdy in. Uncle Howdy whips Steiner off the rope. Spear! Uh-oh. He's got him up. Bray Wyatt up. Steiner screwdriver! Oh my goodness. That's 2. And it's a 3 count. The Steiner brothers are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Hell of a match to start this thing off. The brothers gain the blue titles. Holy moly. Nice. Two stars? Jesus. This rating system's more screwed up than goddamn fucking Heidenreich. Heidenreich's pretty fucked up. In character and legit. Seth Rollins, LA Knight for the Intercontinental Championship. We saw a title change in the first match. Are we going to see another one? It is going to be contested in a steel cage match. By the way, at that event I went to, LA Knight actually main evented against Jimmy Uso in a Baltimore street fight. It was a solid match. I will say that it was a good match. It was a solid match. But it was a solid match. But And his promo was good afterwards, talking about how he used to sit in the now known CFG arena, formerly known as the Chicken Box. Before that, it was the Baltimore Arena. I think it was the Civic Center before that. If you're a Baltimore guy, if I lived in Baltimore for a good chunk of my life. But if you're of a certain age, I've always referred to it as the Chicken Box, Royal Farms Arena. But, I don't know, like, it just... I hate that when they're doing street fights, or they called it a Baltimore... Just call it a goddamn street fight. Like, I get you're trying to play to the crowd, but it's a non-televised event. I don't know. LA Knight definitely got the loudest pop of the night, and behind that it was Randy Orton. In fact, after I went to, I can remember I was, the last WWE show I saw, well, outside of NXT, was in that same arena. Let's see, the main event was it was Monday Night Raw taping. Randy Orton was the GM for the night. The main event ended up being Edge, Benoit, and Triple H, triple threat for the world title. Triple H was thrown out the ring. Benoit had Edge in the crossface. Edge turned it over, and Benoit, Edge actually tapped out at 3, so they held up the title until the next pay-per-view, which Triple H regained. But LA Knight with that IC title, defending the Intercontinental title in a steel cage. Who knows? Maybe I should have started with this match on the night. Get the crowd going. These guys are actually currently entangled in a feud, and steel cage stipulation, title match, and I think they have Seth's a specialist, so he works well with everybody on everyone on the roster. But yeah, LA Knight, they've had a long running feud. Knight. And actually, it's funny. I went to this thing with my boss, he was a wrestling fan when he was younger. I guess you could say he kind of grew out of it. Whatever, right? He had the time of his life. He knew Randy Orton, and that was it. Because when he stopped watching, it was around that time. So he only knew Randy Orton. And he was in there, he was having fun, everything like that. LA Knight starts with the fist to the face. And LA Knight takes the leg over, going for a pump handle slam. And got him up in the torture rack position. Swings him around for that neck breaker. Gonna go for a cover here, awfully early if you ask old Beer Gut here. That's a 2 count. Holy crap. Seth Rollins, pedigree. Oh my god, like his mentor Triple H, LA Knight gets the shoulder up, not even a 1 count. Uh-oh. And what? Oh, counter by LA Knight. What was Seth Rollins going to do? Big boot. And the knee drop to the face. Fist. Uh-oh. Got him in the torture rack position again. Reverse Death Valley driver. He's calling for it. BFT. Blunt force trauma. Seth Rollins is down. Kick out at 2. Seth Rollins had enough to get out of it. And they lock up. Throws him into the corner. They lock up. What is LA Knight gonna do here? Oh, Seth Rollins and his back of his head bounced off the turnbuckle. Rollins misses the drop kick. Misses the kick. These two guys are just going absolutely back and forth as Rollins lays him out with the discus forearm. And Rollins going for it. Curb stomp! LA Knight busted wide open. Second match seeing color. And LA Knight loses his coveted Intercontinental Championship in a cage match to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was the better man that night. Kicked out of the BFT and absolutely just... It was a good match, though. I feel like this has got to be a 3.5 to 4 star match somewhere in that area. Or, okay, I'll definitely take that. Nice. 4 star. That was a good match, though. Really solid match. Really killer. You know, it was... I should have booked that first, but... Edge and AJ Styles. Here we go. Tiffany Stratton. Liv Morgan, the Blonde Bombshells. Taking on Xia Li and Raquel Gonzalez. Now, obviously... We're lacking a little bit in the women's tag team division. That's my fault. Honestly, I kind of drafted top heavy and wasn't really thinking about the consequences. But I feel like we've got a fairly solid roster. I'm sure Liv Morgan would prefer to be challenging for that SmackDown Women's title, but I feel like putting her in a tag team with Tiffany Stratton got a little bit more experience, really could help, hypothetically, Tiffany Stratton grow. Now, obviously this is the video game world, so we're not like, it's not like playing an NBA 2K or Madden, you know, especially with like the mentor roles in NBA 2K and stuff like that. But I thought it was a good idea. They're both blonde, both very attractive. Blonde Bombshells. It's the name that just rings off the tongue. And honestly, yeah, I feel like she's done some real growing the past year with Tiffany Stratton. Especially being down, you know, I was never a huge Shawn Michaels guy, and I know that's crazy. Just never really resonated with me. I was always more of a Bret Hart guy, but I can respect his mind for the business. I can definitely respect his, you know, his work. Arguably one of the top 5 greatest wrestlers of all time. And, I mean, in-ring wise, I definitely would say. You know, you can always get into that mucky discussion that, you know, drawing power, longevity, everything like that. And honestly, I don't want to have that discussion right now, so we're going to get this matchup underway. Non-title matchup. If Raquel and Xia Li can defeat the reigning, defending women's tag team champions, they may be in line down the road for a title shot. Who knows? Let's find out, though. This is going to be a fun time. Oh, well, Xia Li on her way to the ring. Almost forgot her that she was in this match. Might be. And yeah, Xia Li. And honestly, like, I do my best to... Obviously, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm a huge wrestling, obviously, but I haven't seen her on TV. And I don't watch NXT regularly. I should, but I don't. I watch AEW fairly regularly. Yeah, it's just, there just hasn't, I haven't seen her on my TV in a while. Is she hurt? Sound off in the comments. Let me know if she's hurt or something like that. And here we go. These four women are arguably some of the best women's wrestlers in the game. Oh, man. Liv Morgan already taunting and dives over, hits Xia Li with the suicide plancha. Holy moly. Tosses her into the guardrail. She's going to get back into the... Oh, no. She's going top rope. What is wrong with Liv Morgan? Hits the splash to the outside. Liv Morgan has got a death wish on her. We're going to get a weapon. We said screw it. Obviously, it is not a hardcore match, but the baddies are going to bad. And just levels Xia Li. And that is going to be a disqualification victory for Xia Li and Raquel Rodriguez. Well, that's fair. It didn't last long. I ain't even going to knock it. And here we go. It's time for the main event. Fatal 4-way for the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. Io Sky, who... I will tell you this. I was fairly close to the ringside area. I couldn't get ringside seats. Well, couldn't. I may have been able to. But, long story short, won these tickets on the radio and absolutely had a ball. But Io Sky she's absolutely fantastic, and she's freaking amazing to watch in the ring. And in fact, my buddy was impressed with her. He was impressed with a lot of it. So, it was cool. Obviously, I think Io is such a talented women's wrestler. And the next contender. Remember, we snagged Io as a free agent, so I absolutely love that. I'm surprised she ain't on Raw. It is. Is that judging? Is that Mom? That's Mommy. I love her entrance, by the way. Your former champion, Mommy, Rhea Ripley, looking to regain her title. And I know I've seen stuff about Russo complaining about her, she shouldn't be doing the comedy stuff because it hurts her character. In some ways I agree with it, but if you just have her be serious the whole time, I don't know. I think people will just get bored with it real quick. If you add little caveats of her being funny, or having goofy moments, and having somebody get their comeuppance in a goofy way, it does not hurt Rhea Ripley. It just my opinion. Again, I'm a lifelong fan. I've watched since I was, like 7, 8 years old. Let's see, I'm 36 now. Attitude Era was in 97, 98-ish, so yeah. I've been a fan for a very long time. But it's just my opinion. Roxanne Perez now. I'm a huge fan of hers. I've seen her work a couple times in ROH's Roxy. And man, she is a great worker. She's definitely got a, and she's so freaking young, man. Like, is she even old enough to legally drink? Like, is she even 21 yet? All I know is that Booker trained her and did a she's phenomenal. I think she's great in the ring. Here comes the champion, the queen, Charlotte Flair. By the way, absolutely sucks that she's out for 9 months with that brutal knee injury. It's a shame. I honestly think she is the best women's wrestler in the world. You can argue me with if you want. You can try and name somebody better than her. But she is just so phenomenal. And it sucks. I feel like her disappearing for 9 months for injury, it sucks, but it is really going to give her a breath of fresh air because, God, she was working for a long, long time. I know she's recently been taking breaks to get married and yada, 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 but honestly, this might do, because, look, when Cena was rammed down our throats for years, and then he got hurt, he showed up he returned early at the Royal Rumble that year, won the thing, and they absolutely went insane for a hot minute before they were like, oh, we hate him, we're supposed to boo him, but yeah, I think this might actually, in as much as you never want to see somebody get injured, I think this is absolutely going to help her in the long run. Charlotte is absolutely, honestly, you can't, she's got an insane, obviously she's got to have an insane workout regimen. Former volleyball player. And she, you know what, she just seems like a nice girl. And it's a fatal 4-way matchup for that women's title. 4 very talented competitors, and they're all going to be vying for one championship. Rhea Ripley kicks Charlotte in the face to start this off. And Rhea just throws Charlotte back down on the mat. Io with some innovative offense. And Charlotte just taunting. Getting taunted. Oh, what a takeover by Io Sky on the outside. As Charlotte gets hit with a big vertical suplex. There's a chair in the ring. Remember, no disqualification in the title match. You can use any weapon that you like. What is Rhea doing? And she hit it. Oh my God. This is absolutely insane. And uh-oh, pump handle. Rhea hits the finish. Io Sky kicks out. Or, I'm sorry, Roxanne Perez. Io Sky's still on the outside. Charlotte in the ring with a snap suplex. Ooh. Somebody's got a chair. And vertical suplex deadlifts Roxanne Perez. And hits the suplex. Oh God. figure 8, and we're going to break that up. Rhea Ripley is going to break it up. Honestly, you think after so many years they'd add an animation where if you catch them right before they complete the finish, it still breaks them up. But, oh, backstabber! And Rhea slides out the ring. It is down to Roxanne Perez and Io Sky. I want to call it Io Shirai. And, oh my goodness. These 4 women are just absolutely having a war right now. And... uh-oh. What is... Rhea's gonna hit a finisher here. Is somebody in it? There's a pin. Such insanity in this match. I feel like this might have to be the best match of the night. Oh, takes out Miss Charlotte Flair. Misses the leg drop. Rhea gets hit with it. It lands on her bum. Uh-oh. Shirai with a weapon. But, oh my goodness. Somebody got a weapon. God, that's the only thing I hate about this game is that view. It's just absolutely insanity. Short arm clothesline. The 2 women on the outside are fighting. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it is. Rhea Ripley regains her women's championship. Oh my goodness. That was interesting. That was awesome. Rhea Ripley back to being SmackDown #1 women's wrestler. Mommy regains her title. Jeez. Sorry. Your boy can't talk today. What? Come on. Title match, 4 great women. I feel like I got railroaded on that rating. I definitely do. Of course, Mick Foley and Monday Night Raw are going to do the same thing they always do. Blow us out the damn water. It's a 3 count. Commander Aziz. Razor Ramon and Ezekiel. First off, they made the mistake of having Ezekiel go over Razor Ramon, but whatever. If you know me, you know I'm a big Razor Ramon fan. Bayley and Natalya. Main eventing. Natalya gets the victory. 4.5 stars. Okay. Interesting. And of course, it's become epidemic at this point. We may have had the lead for 1 week in season 1, but man, Mick Foley's been on his A game as GM. We're going to Survivor Series though. They're gonna veto everything. So this is dropping on Friday. Don't expect to see Survivor Series until Tuesday. I have a bunch of things planned for the rest of this week, and I'm super excited about everything that we're going to be doing. I think we're going to have a lot of good times with this. I think we're going to have some really good matches. We're going to have some really good stuff going on. I'm excited. I hope we have a good event. So, what are we going to do? We got to book a good pay-per-view quality event. Now, can we do that? That's the true question. That is the question that will stand the test of time. We gotta make sure we hit everything. We've got Edge. They vetoed the use of our world champion and his big competitor. So what do we want to do here? I'm going to take a quick look at the free agency here. See, Roman Reigns. Okay, definitely got to grab him. Not really much on the Legends side. JBL, wow. That would be kind of cool. I would love to have JBL on this. Maybe at some point. So we're going to set the pay-per-view card. In the opener, it is going to be Karrion Kross taking on the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. I'm honestly cool with that. I think that would be honestly, I wish they would have kind of pulled the trigger to get the feud going. I really wish they would have. I thought that would have been a really cool match to see. We promised Karrion a match, and he's got it. Big time matchup. What are we going to have here? Scott Steiner going to cut a promo. Next match, it's going to be a tag team match. Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy, taking on Judgment Day. Where's Finn? Where are you, Finn? Finn. There we go. That should be fun. No titles on the line. I'm going to set up another promo because I want to use the Steiners' quote-unquote the legend status to kind of set everything up for them. But we're going to Io Sky and Roxanne Perez. I think that's a really good way to go. Next match on the card, remember, 5 matches in total for Survivor Series. Gunther and Santos Escobar. It's the next one after that. Next thing we're going to do. Other promo. Oh no, AJ's actually available, but don't. Because Edge has been vetoed, which sucks. So should we just put AJ in there? Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. We got a lot of Io Sky. Yeah. Works for me. Semi-main event time. Randy Orton going to be taking on John Cena. A blast from the past. Main event, after we set this, the main event is going to be... We'll see. AJ Styles going to cut a promo. Main event is going to be contested in a Hell in the Cell Seth Rollins LA night for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm super excited about that. Now, we're going to transition out of here. But before all that, guys, I had a lot of fun bringing this to you. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Now, just to kind of give y'all an update on the schedule, Friday night, we will be hopping over on Twitch to be doing the rebrand of ECW. I'm not going to live stream it over here, but I definitely recommend, if you want to check it out, definitely recommend y'all checking that out. I'm super excited about that. Now, Saturday night, after we drop the King video, we will be doing the normal Sunday live stream with AEW Fight Forever. It is going to be at 10 o'clock, and we will be going till midnight. Sunday, New Year's Eve, we will be continuing the holiday stream of SmackDown 1. I am super excited about that. I've had a lot of fun with that. I'm super excited about where everything is going. Guys, I hope to see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. I hope to catch y'all around, and love you all, and peace.
The best when I'm balling on the courts, my shots is all net. Baseball field, I'm a grand slam hitter. Can't stand losing, so I never been a quitter. Ice hockey, no goalie couldn't block me. Burning up the tracks, I'm too fast to clock me. Knocking down pins it strike after strike. About to set a new record, I could do this all night. I swam with the sharks and wrestled with the gators, demolished imitators and abolished all